Щасливого Різдва! Merry Christmas! This semester, I had the opportunity to work on a number of exciting projects with SUSK. Just a few of those projects include the COVID-19 Toolkit, the Holodomor campaign and commemoration, speaking on behalf of SUSK at the Ukrainian Anti-Racist Communities Forum on Anti-Racism in the Ukrainian Diaspora, helping plan Giving Tuesday in order to fundraise for the Endowment Fund, and the Pokolenia Project, our take on the birthright trip, which will be coming in the next year. Lastly, I chaired the National Networking Meeting, which happened just recently. On behalf of myself and SUSK, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I hope that wherever you are safe, you are healthy, and that you know that you are loved. Happy holidays.
This year has flown by and SUSK has done so many great things, some of which I've had the pleasure of being a part of. As VP Finance, I've been organizing and keeping our finances up to date, as well as working on our budget for the next year. Apart from that, I've had the pleasure of being a part of a panel with UCC discussing how COVID has impacted USOs, and also wrote a blog post talking about different ways USOs can stay active during the pandemic. This term has been a little quieter for me, but being a part of different committees allows me to stay engaged with other board members. Next term, I'm excited to continue working on our inclusive policy as well as planning our Congress. I wish everyone happy holidays. Я бажаю всім веселих свят.
Hello, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. This semester, I helped organize calls among representatives from all the USOs across Eastern Canada, basically giving a space to share progress, ask questions, and I used those meetings to ask questions to them, helping us and eventually design the COVID-19 USO Toolkit. Later this winter break, I will be helping to organize a Rizdvo-themed game night or Jeopardy night, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward as well to how the next semester goes.
As term one of this year ends, I'm very pleased to update everybody on the progress that I've made this year as SUSK VP West. So one thing that I'm probably most proud of this year is the interview, the USO Spotlight interview that I did with the club at the University of Alberta. That was something that was a fun project to work on and a product that I'm personally very proud of. Additionally, I have been involved with numerous committees on the SUSK board, which we've been working very diligently on to ensure that SUSK members have the most resources available to them at all times. I look forward to seeing what the new year will bring, and hopefully it'll be a little bit easier on all of our clubs as well as on our executive. Christos Rojdaitsia.
As a central VP, so far I've been able to carry out my role as a liaison between SUSK and the Ukrainian student organizations in the central region of Canada. By sending emails and organizing virtual meetings with the USOs, I make sure that projects, resources, and any kind of updates are effectively communicated with them. This year, I also helped kick off SUSK's first ever USO Spotlight series, where I, along with the VP East and the VP West, are interviewing the different USOs across Canada. And also, I had the chance to join the COVID Committee and Advocacy Committee to help make this year as inclusive, educational, and fun-filled as possible, despite the pandemic. And through these committees, some things I've helped organize thus far are the SUSK Holodomor initiatives, putting together the COVID-friendly USO toolkit that we recently launched, and helping to organize our National Kolyada, so I hope you enjoy that too. So looking forward to the new projects in the new year, and until then, дай Боже Христе ключ небесний, щастя, здоров'я, прибутки чесні. На кожнім броді і перевозі най при вас буде Бог у дорозі. Христос ся рождає. Славімо Його.
This semester, I've mainly been working on a new program that SUSK will be launching in early 2021 called SUSK Connect. This program will be for students to learn more about different career options and network by connecting them with professionals in our community. Towards this project, I've been working alongside our president to think of and organize logistical aspects of the program. I've been working with our graphic designer to put together promotional materials for the program. I've been reaching out to and collecting information from our featured professionals and have created and been monitoring a survey that will collect information about professionals that are interested in being mentors for our program. For any professionals or anybody in the workforce who is interested in being a mentor for our program, please sign up at www.susk.connect.ca, and for any students, please keep an eye out for the launch of the program in 2021. In addition to working on this project, I have been working on the project sub-grants committee and am also a fundraiser at the McGill Ukrainian Students Association.
This role allowed me to connect with Ukrainian students from Ukraine and engage in various projects with them, such as a speed dating friendship initiative with the Ukrainian Catholic University in Lviv, virtual campus and city tours of Lviv and Canadian cities, and a bi-weekly debate discussion club with the Lviv Polytechnical Institute. I've also been collaborating with the UCPBA to set up virtual networking nights that will begin in the new year. I have taken initiative to integrate Ukrainian students to join us for the Holodomor commemoration, and I recruited a Ukrainian bandura player who will accompany us for a Kolyada campaign, which I am producing the music for. I would like to take this opportunity to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. It is not an easy time, but we have the gift of community and Ukrainian spirit to get us through.
The first term has brought a variety of different roles and responsibilities so far. A new committee that has been brought to SUSK this year is the COVID-19 committee. As a member of this committee, I worked on creating new resources for USOs to serve as a toolkit of ideas. I am also a part of the Congress Planning Committee, and I'm looking forward to what this year has to bring. Most importantly, I have affiliated 2 new USOs with SUSK these past few months. On behalf of SUSK, I would like to give a warm welcome to Université de Montréal and Carleton Rouge. I'm looking forward to working together in the future. And for everyone who is watching, Веселих Свят.
Hi everyone, Merry Christmas, Веселих Свят. This past semester I have been busy keeping the SUSK social media accounts active. This included posting various initiatives done by other members of our board, such as the podcast series, the Alumni series, and the blog posts. Additionally, I have been sending out monthly newsletters highlighting the key events and initiatives that SUSK organizes each month. It has also been a goal of mine to create informative videos which focus on key events that have an impact on Ukrainians. For example, the Ukrainian Independence Day video, as well as the Holodomor video. Finally, I have also been involved in the COVID committee and the project grants committee. This past semester was a busy one for many, so I wish everyone a safe and restful break.
Христос народився. Merry Christmas. Even if this year will be a little different, I hope you have a relaxing break and eat some yummy vareniki and borscht. This semester and year, my main focus is the SUSK Endowment Fund. I have created a pitch deck, which we've been presenting to potential donors. I have been expanding a contact list. I have also been working on a few campaigns for the endowment fund. For example, SUSK ran a Giving Tuesday campaign and is running a Christmas card campaign as well. One of my other responsibilities this year will be chairing the Congress Committee. We are hoping to have an in-person Congress this coming August in Toronto, but of course we will have a contingency plan in case that doesn't work out. Lastly, I've enjoyed taking part in other initiatives, such as the Kolyada campaign, Holodomor awareness, and writing a blog for the SUSK website. I'm really looking forward to the rest of this year. We are going to have additional campaigns and presentations for the SUSK Endowment Fund, including a student dollar-for-dollar match campaign. And of course, planning for Congress will ramp up substantially in second semester.
Хай Різдво з тим завітає, чого серце забажає. Хай несе у кожну хату щастя, радості багато. Хай смачна куття вам вдасться, хай в сім'ї панує щастя. Щоб весела коляда в хату радість принесла. Христос рождається, славімо Його. As SUSK student editor for the past semester, I've had the opportunity to work on a bunch of different initiatives and keep the SUSK spirit alive. I was able to put out issues of the student publication, including the Congress 2020 issue. In that issue, we featured several Ukrainian student organizations and heard about the events they held and how they were able to adapt once the pandemic hit. Additionally, I've kept the executive blog posts going, and there's a new one up on our site every 2 weeks, so go check those out. I was also able to start a new project this year, known as the Student Voice Podcast. This is sort of my prized possession, if you will, since I get to speak to so many incredible leaders and influencers across the country. Most notably, the podcast has featured Ambassador of Ukraine to Canada, Pan Andriy Shevchenko, as well as our very own SUSK President, Roman Grod. Stay tuned for the next episode coming your way, and this one features a Christmas twist. Bажаю вам Веселих Свят.
Szczęśliwe Rіздва and happy holidays, everyone. It has been a very challenging semester, but I want to congratulate everyone on making it this far to the holidays. Here at SUSK, we've been very productive, and I have had the pleasure of being involved on both the COVID and the advocacy committees. In those roles, I've been involved in the designing of the Holodomor postcards that many of our USOs used around their campuses and their communities this year. And I was also involved in the creation of our COVID toolkit, which we posted earlier this semester. So once again, good job everyone on making it this far, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season.
I am Nedoshytko, and I am the past president of SUSK. And this semester has gone by quite quickly. And with the nature of everything being online, things have been quite different. But I feel that SUSK has really had the opportunity to prosper. And it's been really great seeing the executive or the board of directors grow in the way that they have. I can truly say that this has been one of the most active and really the most motivated teams that I've seen in a really long time. And so it's honestly been quite an honor to provide my advice or, provide any sort of guidance that has been requested. And I think I'm really excited to see where our endowment fund will go. And that's something that will, it lives far beyond my time and anyone else on the board of directors. So that's really fantastic. And in terms of, some of the ways that I've just been trying to support SUSK is, just making sure that that institutional memory stays within. And, we're not scrambling for anything at the end of the day. And so, again, it's been really wonderful. And I think SUSK is prospering in this virtual environment.